this one is for Dame. SP Authentic. We have SP Authentic and SP Authentic. I'm going to start with the SP Authentic. I haven't broke SP Authentic since, like yesterday. And it was one of the funniest breaks in the history of funny breaks. If it's okay for a break to be funny. Just because the sheer comedy of errors slash ridiculously timed hits slash really good sports that were involved. Captain Jack Eichel. Pork rinds. Dame is following in the footsteps. Poor Alex. There we go. Right off the bat, Megan Fox out of 399. it was solid. We had a good time. Jack Hughes. I tried to explain it to my wife, but she said it doesn't make sense without the comments. I said, well, yeah, you're gonna have to suspend your disbelief. Just realize it was funny. Code Kanyemi Limited. Timashov out of 999. Hey, Jason. I don't know if Scuba Vince is still on, but I'll let him know you said hello. Hashtag don't disrespect the tuck. Slavin Limited. Oh, Scuba, then if you look, you'll see that Jason said hello. Ricky Taco. That's Emil Benstrom out of 999. That is the first time a hit, an autograph, has come out of the middle row. I'm fairly certain that hasn't happened yet. Fairly certain. It's always out of the outer two. Yes. Wow. Oh my God, Jason, congratulations. That is going to be worth an absolute fortune. I feel... Oh, hey, you know what? Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny that so many keyboard warriors got upset with me? They didn't like the way I handled that card. They thought my handling was unprofessional because I held it like this and didn't touch the edges because guess what, guys? I know what I'm doing. Holding it like this, now I'm doing this on a base card, so I'm doing it on purpose. Holding it like this is way more damaging than holding it like this because the surfaces can be cleaned of fingerprints. The edges are not crush proof. So I would like to say to all the people that blew up that post with hate on how I handled your cards, that Zion out of 10 graded to be a 9.5, including a 9.5 surface. David Ayers Young Gun. I still keep forgetting to buy one of these, and I'm reminded every time I open one. Thank you, Jason. Jason, the owner of the card, says, I trust the GOAT and the GOAT only. Those are his words, not mine, but he says I'm the GOAT. But yeah, man, I was in a little bit of a funk. My wife, Melissa, read... Now, I know better. I used to act, so I know better than to read what anybody writes in a comment about anything that's posted, specifically in print, or in this case, digitally. And she's like, did you read the comments? I'm like, no, you never read the comments. That's stupid. You never read comments that are about you. She's like, they're tearing you apart for how you handled that card. And I was like, what? I didn't touch the edges or the corner. And everybody was really calling me out for the way I was handling the card, that I didn't get it in a penny sleeve fast enough. Hey, Bourbon! Ayers is the GOAT, that's true. So, yeah, man. Thank you. I'm glad that graded out so well. That is... What's the population report on that? Of the other 9, have any of the other been graded? Well, here's exactly what I'll tell you guys. I handle your cards exactly the same way I handle mine. And I'll have you know I have quite a few 9.5s and 10s in my collection that I've graded myself. So I take great pride in your cards. Fabro, level 2. They were brutal. Because after my wife read it, I was like, okay, now I have to read it. Dylan Strom, limited auto. I believe they refer to these as the gold autos. Don't quote me on that, I may be wrong. Hey, Thomas. Ha ha, Slothface Killer literally quoted me on that. Literally. Tuca. Well, man, you know what, Jason? I'm happy for you, and I feel a little redeemed. Because I was in the toilet over that video. Jason, I usually will do that myself. So I wear glasses. So usually I have, not with a chemical, by the way, before you even start. Not with a chemical. Skinner Limited, Verhaeg, $9.99 Future Watch. But I'll just use one of the non-lint wipes that I have. And if I notice that there's like a nasty fingerprint on my card, which... Honestly, I think only once ever have I found my own fingerprint on a card, and that's because it was a high gloss, and if you just look at high gloss wrong, it smudges. Brillo pad, no, don't do that. Not a Brillo pad. What's up, Mike? I got your break here, bud. But I'll just lightly go over it. Sometimes I won't even bother. I have been told that a fingerprint, as long as it's non-destructive, is not going to be graded against you. It's not a big deal. Oh. SP Authentic Future Watch rookie out of $9.99, Max Jones. So, yeah, so that wouldn't be a big deal. Yeah, that's right, man. Don't eat ribs or wings before opening your cards. That's really a good, valid statement. Don't eat Doritos or Cheetos right before. I mean, by all means, eat Doritos and Cheetos. Just not before you're breaking. It's Henry's like, just score the card. That works. Joe Thornton. That's a wonky little fold. Oh, and that is a damaged card. You noticed how the pack had an odd bend to the foil. Looks like at some point this Mikko Rantanen base card got a little bent out of position. Steve Stammer. That's the insert. That's fine. That's all that matters. I mean, honestly, I don't eat before I come here to do my job. And if I eat here, I wash my hands and sanitize them afterwards. But I'll tell you, aside from the occasional candy bar and maybe a bag of chips, non-flavored chips, I don't touch anything while I'm here. All right, last pack. Maybe. Bobby Orr.